Brazil, awesome. Awesome. Well,
Yes.
well, this lesson will be, I guess, about Brazil. So those of you who are from Brazil can tell us more and tell us if this is accurate. So,
I saw this.
yeah, you saw it and you went, "Oh, I should come." So, what time is it right now in Brazil?
Yeah, this is true. I scheduled, but I didn't know about what the class was.
Oh,
But
okay.
for 5 minutes, I think I saw and oh my God, that's it. That's
It's about
it.
Brazil. Yeah. So,
Yes.
hello, Wellington. How are you? And another dog. We've got a cute cat and a cute dog. Hi, Marcelo. Is that really your
Hello.
dog?
Yeah, it's my dog. Hello, teacher. How are
Hello.
you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you
Doing very
again.
well. Doing very well. Hello, Wellington. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Polly?
Excellent. Very good. Nice to see you. Hello, Anna Carolina. You changed your
Hello.
picture.
Yes.
Is that someone you know or is it off of the
No,
internet?
no. It's just from the internet. An
Okay.
avatar. A
Okay.
lot of people have been using avatars, so
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, some people use pictures of themselves or their animals, and other people just choose something off the internet. So, yeah, excellent. And Marcella, that is your real dog though, right?
Yeah, it's my dog.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So, and all four of you are from Brazil. So what time is it right now in Brazil?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Is it 9 p.m. all over Brazil or are there different time zones?
There are different time zones. In the Amazon rainforest, it has a couple hours, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I
Right.
think one hour of difference.
Just a 1 hour
Just
difference.
one? I guess
Yes,
it's more. Are you
I'm
sure?
not sure. Let me see.
I think we
Okay.
have three different. Fernando de Noronha, the middle of the country, and the Acre is different too.
Yeah.
So you have three time zones in.
Yes, I guess
Yeah.
Sabrina is right.
Yeah, because I've never been able to figure out. Just it's like Russia. If somebody says I'm from Russia, Russia has like I guess 9 time zones, so you never know how what time it really is there. And Brazil's very similar in that respect. So, and anyway, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, first question here: what do you know about the water crisis in Brazil? Since all of you are from Brazil, does anybody here live in São Paulo?
No,
I
Yes.
No,
am. I am.
I don't.
Okay. All right. So Marcelo, why don't you start? Why don't you start since you Marcelo, then Wellington, and then Ana Carolina, and then Sabrina. All of you guys could just tell me what you know. So Marcelo, why don't you start since you live in São Paulo?
Yeah. We have a crisis in the water here in São Paulo about 1 year ago.
Uh-huh.
And in my house, we have water from, I think it started in the midnight, and the the water is closed about in early morning
Oh, really?
every day.
Oh, really? So you don't have access to water 24/7 like most people
No, I
right
don't.
now. Oh, wow. Okay. And Wellington, talk to us. What do you know about the water crisis?
Um, I think all every São Paulo have the problem has the
Hmm.
problem with the water. But for example, in my home, I have hot water because the reservoir is it is full or
Mm.
half
Uh-huh.
because the majority of São Paulo is provided for the Cantareira Cantareira Reservoir. So the majority of people has the problem. But I'm my home, for example, and because I live in an apartment, we don't have problem at now.
You're not experiencing it like the rest of the city as
Yeah.
bad as the rest of the city. Okay. So
Yeah.
Anna
But
Carlene, what?
my mom, for example, that lives in other she
Neighborhood?
neighborhood,
Mhm.
she had problem.
Mhm. Okay. She has limited water like what Marcelo has described.
Yes.
Oh. And it does it like it different are different neighborhoods given different time periods that they can have the water on? Is that how it's set up?
Because there are three or four reservoirs, so some is more affected than others than
Okay.
other.
So some are more affected than others. Okay. And hello, Jeremy. Welcome. So Ana Carolina, what do you know about the water crisis in Brazil?
Well, teacher, the precipitation was the lowest on record, and the government um, um, took
Mm-hmm.
some actions, but they were very delayed.
Uh-huh.
And as reservoirs dried up, Geraldo Alckmin um, took
There's
a
a lot of what?
half. Excuse me?
What did you say? There was a lot of alking?
No, Geraldo Alckmin is the name of the guy
Oh, okay.
who is running for re-election
Okay,
in
got
São
it.
Paulo
Okay, so
as
politician.
governor.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he took half-hearted measures
Uh-huh.
to promote the conservations. And yes, as my classmate said, the reservoirs um, systems, um, my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
is down to their capacity.
Uh-huh.
And well, they've been offering discounts for people who consume less than the average, and
Uh-huh.
they have been overtaxing uh, people who consume more. They have to
Oh, really?
justify, yes, they have to justify why they've been consuming more water. Uh,
Uh-huh.
for example, if they have a newborn, you know, they don't have to pay overtax.
Got it.
And well, just now the politicians have started to act, and it was predictable, right? Because the draw didn't begin now.
Mm-hmm.
And what else can I say? My gosh. Um, that's it, teacher. Sorry.
All right, thank you. All right. And hello, David, Jeremy, and Heidi. Heidi, how are you guys today?
Hi, Holly. I'm doing
Hello.
well. What about you?
Fine, thank you.
Doing very well, thank you. Yes. All right, excellent. Well, Sabrina's also from Brazil, so she's going to tell us what she knows about the water crisis in Brazil. Jeremy, you're from Mexico, right? Or where are you from? Jeremy? Okay. Well, Sabrina, what do you know about
Nowadays, I live in the south of the Brazil, close to São Paulo, but you don't have problem with the water like São Paulo, like people live in São Paulo, lives
yeah?
in São Paulo, and we know it. The government should look for other places to other rivers
Mm-hmm.
to reservation the water, but they didn't do this. So now everybody prays because we need some rain.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have last year,
Mm-hmm.
and this year begins now in some place, like in the south of Brazil.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of rains now,
Mm-hmm.
so it's good because we probably will have problem too if they don't rains.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we continue to have problems with no rains. Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not normal for us. But I believe the people need to understand this problem and make different things, like to reuse the water when you clean your clothes, for example. So it's good because you need to change your habits. So it's good.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so people are going to start conserving water, Sabrina, and maybe wearing clothes twice before they wash their clothes and things like that. So yeah, David, hello, David. What do you know about the water crisis in Brazil? And is there a
Yes,
problem in
Holly, well,
Colombia at all?
no, nowadays, no, we have water in Colombia. Yes, I think the worst part was the last year. I'm not really sure, but I see in news that well, they don't have so much water, and they also don't have electricity because the water helps to produce electricity for them. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And Jeremy, can you speak at all? Or I know you said you had connection problems. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Let me know when you can. So all right. Let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to read an article about that. But before that, we're going to look at some vocabulary words and make sure everybody knows what these vocabulary words mean, and then we'll read an article, and then we'll continue on with that. All right. So number one, Wellington. Before we do that, first of all, actually, bear with me a moment. Before we start reading these sentences, let's look at the definitions that we're going to match. We've got A. We have a
Holly, the sound is failing.
Yes, we cannot hear you now. Oh gosh. She has been having this kind of problem.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, great. Welcome.
Yeah, so I don't have the same issue I had last week, but I was reading through this list and I realized, wait a minute, my computer froze. So we have a disaster, B, a period of very low rainfall, C, a supply of something not needed for immediate use but available if required, D, allow each person to have only a fixed amount of something, E, an organization or company that provides water for the public, F, money you pay as a penalty for breaking the law, G, say that it is not true that you said or did something, H, something that encourages or motivates you to do something, and I, use all of something and leave nothing. Okay, so Wellington, could you read number one up here and see if you can match the word underlined with what I just read? Okay?
Okay, but can you down the page?
Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah.
Thank you. No, yes. Farmers cannot grow anything because of the drought.
And very good pronunciation. We say drought. So this th is not pronounced drought. Okay, so what would the answer be?
Okay, drought.
Mm-hmm.
B, a period of very low rainfall.
Mm-hmm. Yes, perfect. A period of very low rainfall is a drought. Very low or even no rainfall.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. And Anna Carolina, can you read the second one?
Sure. If you spend too much, we will run out of money.
Okay. If you spend too much, you will run out of money. So to run out of, what does that mean?
To run out. Hold on. Well, use all of something and leave nothing? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. So you use all of something and leave nothing.
I thought the meaning was when something is almost finished.
To run out of something? No.
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 Okay.
But say for example, Anna Carolina, if you say we are going to run out of, then that means we're almost finished. This one's you will run out of.
Your teachers say a lot. We are running out of time.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We are almost finishing. We are almost with no time.
Yeah. If you're running out of time, you absolutely have no more time. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Sabrina, and hello, Odie. Welcome. Can you speak?
Hello. Thank you.
Nice to see you. And remind me, you are from Brazil as well, right?
No, I come from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Oh, why do I always think you're from South America? Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, well, welcome. So, Indonesia, awesome. Okay, so we're talking about the Brazilian rainfall or lack of water problem today. So, Sabrina, can you read number 3?
For a few weeks, nobody had anything to eat. It was a big catastrophe.
So what is a catastrophe? Very good pronunciation, by the way.
Thank you. I think a disaster.
Yes, absolutely. So it was a disaster. All right, awesome. Okay, and David, could you read number 4?
Sure, Holly. Don't deny that you stole the money. We all know that you did it. Letter J, say that is not true, that you said or did something.
Okay, but it's instead of J, letter J, because letter J is actually this letter right here. Oh, that letter. So this letter, G, yeah, the letter G,
yeah,
perfect.
G, sorry. Yes,
no
I always get confused with those words.
And that's normal. I've heard of that with many students before, so not a problem. All right. So Odie, could you read number 5?
Okay. Oil risk. Wait a minute. I have to open. Oil risks are very low at the moment. In the future, we will need to find another forms of energy.
So yeah, to find other forms of energy. So oil reserves. Okay, so what would an oil reserve mean?
Reserves, I think it's a supply of thing.
Yes. Yeah. So letter C. A supply of something, yes, perfect. Okay, yeah, so we've got oil and gas reserves, we've got water reserves, and, all kinds of different reserves. All right, excellent, thank you. Jeremy, can you speak yet? I'm guessing not. Not yet, okay. So, Marcella, can you read the next one?
The city's water utility provides water for every citizen?
Mm-hmm.
I think is E. An organization or company that provides water for the public.
Yes, absolutely. That is correct. All right. And number 7, Wellington, can you read that one?
Yes. During the war, there was meat rationing. Citizens were only allowed to eat a very limited amount.
Yes. There was rationing.
Rationing. Um, rationing. Okay. Letter D, allow each person to have only a fixed amount of something.
Absolutely. Correct. So that is letter D.
Letter D.
Yeah, exactly. So, and right now in Sao Paulo, Marcelo, that's what's happening with you guys, right? You're getting your water rationed, correct?
Yes. Yes, but not to declare.
Not everybody.
Yeah, correct.
So, but just some people.
We can't use this word rationing. The government dislike this word.
Really?
They are using other word, but I not remember now.
Do you think they don't like it because it's something that a lot of times happens during times of war and things like that?
Not because during the election they trick the people. So now they are trying tricky again. They are trying to change the attention the people for other things, and they something a lot of things to help me, guys.
Okay.
Sorry. Nossa, enganar. Como que se fala enganar, pessoal? Sorry.
That's okay.
Mislead.
Mislead, yes, mislead the people.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So they're trying to. It's a kind of a political move, is what they're doing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like during the first Gulf War, the President Bush, that was back in the early 90s, the President Bush Sr. called Saddam Hussein Saddam instead of Saddam, because sad is a negative word. So, anyway, number 8, Ana Carolina, can you read that one?
Should I have to pay a fine for parking illegally? Money you pay as a penalty for breaking the law.
Okay, that was number 9, but that's okay. So, right. Excellent. Okay, and Sabrina, can you read number 8?
The possibility of a successful career is a good incentive to study hard for your degree.
Yeah, so in this one, remember when we have the Y at the end, we actually stress that part. So it's study hard for your degree.
Study hard. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. And so that answer would be the easiest one, right? H.
Yes.
Okay, so something that encourages or motivates you to do something is an incentive. Perfect. All right. Now, are there any questions about any of these words? So we have run out of. like run out of time, run out of money. Catastrophe, deny, reserves, water utility, rationing, incentive, and fine. So, any questions? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and read this article. So you were going to read an article about the water crisis in Brazil. Sorry. Find the information below in the text. So first of all, the population of how do I say it? Sao Paulo? Sao Paulo?
São Paulo.
Almost, Holly.
Sao Paulo.
No, not Sao. São Paulo.
Yes.
Paulo, okay. The lowest rainfall in São Paulo was in Brazil has blank percent fresh water. Water reserves are at blank percent, and the name of São Paulo's water utility is whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through this. So Brazil's water shortage, and welcome back, David. I was hoping it was an internet problem. So are you able to speak, David? Okay. All right. So Odie, could you start out by reading number 1?
Okay. Brazil continues to suffer from a historic drought, and millions of people in its largest city might run out of water soon. Sao Paulo, home to around 20 million people, is experiencing its lowest rainfall since 1930. And now water-saving measures have been introduced to deal with the catastrophe.
Okay, catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Marcel, could you read number 2?
Services including schools and hospitals are having to adapt to this country's new water problems. The Cândido Fontoura Children's Hospital has denied that they ran off the water early this month, but biologist Annalisa Dora expressed fear. Everyone is worried. Hospitals are the one place can take lack water.
That can't lack water. Okay. One thing when you're reading it in English and then you come up with a name that's in your native language, be careful to read it at the same pace or the same if you can as with that you're reading in English, because if people are not reading along, they'll wonder what these words are in English. So, okay, number 3.
Sorry, Holly.
Yeah.
You mean that I can read the same way that I speak in Portuguese, the name, or not?
Yeah. What I suggest, and this is a lot of times what I've told people this for years, especially when they're giving presentations and they're starting to use names of cities and towns and places and names that that your audience doesn't know. Be careful not to pronounce it so fast that people don't realize what you're saying. Okay. So what I'm saying is just to slow it down a little bit. And not pronounce it correctly, of course, but just slow it. Don't pronounce it as fast as you would normally, if that makes any sense.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Number. See, are we at number 3? David, can you speak?
Yes, sorry,
awesome.
I have connection issues.
No worries. Okay.
Okay.
Can you read number 3? Yeah.
Sure. Although there has been a recent increase in rainfall in the region, it hasn't been enough to improve supply in Brazil, a country which normally has 12% of the world's fresh water, more water than any other country in the world.
Thank you. Right. Wellington, can you read number 4?
Yes. Current reserves in São Paulo stand at just 10%. Now, as the debt volume and the government has warned that it could get worse in the next few months.
Okay, so dead volume. So volume.
Volume.
Also, that the government has warned. So this E is silent right here. Okay, and Ana Carolina, number 5.
Okay. Professor Décio Semenzato from the Federal University of São Paulo has compared the current water situation to a semi-desert. No, desert, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Oh gosh, desert. And the water crisis will probably last 40 years.
So yeah, it's like it's a water crisis. So crisis. Well,
crisis.
Yeah, perfect. So has compared the current water situation to a good. So, and okay, and Ana Carolina, since you've requested, how about you read number 6 too?
No, I suggest you reading
4 to 5. Okay.
Paragraphs because those paragraphs are smaller.
Okay.
So I can read the number 6 and Wellington.
Okay.
Could read the number 7.
Yeah.
If you would like, I don't know. Okay. He says that water utility Sabesp is responsible because it has known for years that drought-like conditions would soon arrive, but it did not do much to prevent the future problems.
Okay, so this is the word is drought. So in this respect, the GH, do not try to pronounce it. It's an ow sounds. This whole thing, drought. Okay.
Drought.
Right, number 7, Kako, welcome. Can you speak?
Sure. Thank you.
Hello, welcome. So, Kako, can you read number 7?
The current crisis has reached a serious point, and water rationing may be necessary. State Governor Geraldo Alckmin last month admitted that it was already happening.
All right, thank you. All right, and Jeremy, can you speak?
Yeah.
Awesome, welcome. So Jeremy, where are you from?
I'm from Haiti.
From Haiti. I didn't think you were from Brazil, so but I couldn't remember where you were from though.
Yeah.
So all right, number 8, could you read that one?
Okay. Brazil is not used to such scarcity, but Sao Paulo is getting used to the way things have to be run. There are incentives to use less water, fines for those who use too much, and the possible installation of more efficient steps.
All right, thank you. All right, and Sabrina, could you read number 9?
Sabesp will see if such steps can make the difference before it decides whether to formally introduce wide water rationing.
So wider water rationing, okay. So, okay, tell me, Sabesp, is that a name?
It's a name of the government to care about water from São Paulo.
Okay, so it's the utility.
Yes,
okay.
The company.
Okay, I was like, where is that at? Okay, so, all right. All right, so are there any, before we go back to answering those questions, are there any words or phrases that you guys do not know?
Taps. More efficient taps.
Where is that at?
8.
In number 8?
Yes, the end of the 8.
Okay, more efficient taps. The possible installation of more efficient taps. is we have too much and the possible institution of more efficient taps. Okay, I'm going to show you on Google Images what I know of what a tap is, but it might be something different. So bear with me a moment.
It's the same.
It is, hopefully. So basically, tap water. So this is what we call, this right here is called a tap. So
Wow.
if you get your water out of the tap, then that's what it is. Some countries cannot. Like I wish Odie were still here, because in his country, you have. In some countries like Indonesia, you cannot actually drink out of the tap. So we call this tap water.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I guess I'm guessing that's what it's talking about. But you also have beer tap too. So any other words or phrases in here? All right.
Okay.
I'm guessing that silence means you're all fine. So, okay, so the population of Sao Paulo is anyone?
20 million.
20 million?
Around 20 million people.
Okay, 20 million. Okay, maybe I should call on one person because everybody talked at one time. So, okay, so number 2, Kako. The lowest rainfall in Sao Paulo was in before now. I guess you weren't here during that time, so let's ask Wellington, since you read that. You were here when we read that.
It was in I'm not sure, but it's a month in January. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's a year.
The year. Okay. In 1930.
1930. Okay. 1930.
Yes. 1930.
All right. So, and then Sabrina, number 3. Brazil has what percentage of the world's fresh water?
12%.
12%. All right. And
yes.
Anna Carolina, number 4. And
my gosh, could you 10%?
Yeah, set it just 10%. So, all right, and then the name of Sao Paulo's water utility is. I want to ask Kako. Kako, do you know? Or maybe Marcelo.
It's Sabesp.
Sabesp. I'm gonna look at it. Sabesp. Okay. Sabesp. Oh wait.
You learn Portuguese.
So that's my Portuguese word for the day. Sabesp. So, okay. And this is the water utility. So if I ever move to Brazil or Portugal, then I'll know that to order the water. Hello. So let's go ahead and read through let's look at this true and false next to the statements below. Let's correct the statements which are false. So I'm going to start with just right in the middle and go through that way. David, could you read number 1?
Sure, Holly. Millions of people have already run out of water in Sao Paulo. It's true.
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
Well, it's not as of February 23rd. So maybe it is now, but the answer is false for one. So what would be the answer for this? Since millions of people have already run out of water, does anybody have any suggestions on how we could make this a true statement? maybe say, to make it true, we can say many people,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
millions of people. So, all right. Number 2, Jeremy, could you read that one?
People people are worried that hospitals might run out of water.
Is that true or false?
Uh, what run out means?
To run out means let's go up to the front. Um, to run out of something, to run out of money, it is you use all of something and leave nothing. So at the end of class, when we say we are running out of time, we are because we are running out of time, we're no longer going to have time.
Okay, we
So
thought. Okay,
yeah, so in this respect, we've run out of
we thought water.
water, so they won't have any water.
Okay,
So
people are worried that hospitals might run out. And that's true.
true, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Number 3, Kako, could you read that one?
There hasn't been any rain recently. According to the text, it is true, but from two weeks ago, it's raining. Actually, according
Oh,
to the
really?
text, it is false. It is false.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so it is false because there has been, so it hasn't been raining. Do you live live there, Kako?
So I live 400 kilometers from there. I
Mhm.
live in Rio, but in the last 2 weeks there have been floods there.
Oh, good. That's good. So maybe
It's
the water
raining.
crisis won't be as bad.
It's raining too much there,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
frequently.
Good. Rain is good. So we have a saying about rain. April showers bring May flowers, but in this respect, um,
Yeah.
for you guys, it should be showers bring prosperity. So,
Yes,
all right.
rain is good,
Yes.
but the problem is the distribution of the rain.
Mhm.
Um, um,
Uh
it's
huh.
so it's lacking rain for too much time, and when rains come too much rain and
Mhm.
flood the city.
Mhm. Which isn't good either. So, all right. Thank you, Marcelo. Could you read number 4?
The Brazilian government say that the water crisis would get better, according these taxes, this text. Uh, yes, it's true.
Yeah, according to that text, it's true. Um, is it true? Where does it say that? I think it's false. Because I think it says that it's getting used to the way things have to be run.
The specialists said that the the crisis will be worse, but the government said that you the problem
Uh-huh.
will fix
Will be fixed.
or
Okay.
decrease.
Uh-huh. Okay. All
But
right.
the specialists they saying that the crisis you get worse.
All right. All right. Number 5. Sabrina, could you read that one?
The Sabesp water utility knew about the water crisis years ago. This is true.
Okay, this is true. Utility. Utility, and then we say crisis. Crisis. Okay, so that is true. All right, and Anna Carolina, can you read number 6?
Water rationing may be necessary. True.
True. Okay, and number 7, Wellington.
There are no incentives to use less water. It's false.
False. Okay. And number 8, Jeremy.
People who use too much water have to pay fines. True. That's true.
Excellent. And David, number 9?
Sabesp has already decided to formally introduce water rationing everywhere. I think it's false.
Yes, it is. It is false.
Teacher,
Yes, Kako.
I think the answer to the third question is true and not false. Sorry.
Well, let me look. Let's look at it. To the third, well, it's according, yeah, well, actually, according to the text, it's false.
Yes.
But in reality, since you guys are in that area, it's true. So I think that's the situation there. So, oh, I'm sorry, Marcella. Get better. Get better. So we got the text, but we also have reality. So I totally understand being sick in the last week or so. 2 weeks I've been very sick. So, all right. So Marcelo left. Okay, Ana Paula left. Okay. So, all right. Let's go ahead and discuss this. And number 1, how can people use less water? Ana Carolina, can you talk to us? What is your opinion? How can people use less water?
Okay. In my opinion, people should turn off the water while they are shaving. The men are shaving.
While shaving, brushing teeth.
Brushing teeth. Yes. What else? My gosh, I avoid watering the garden.
Okay, so avoid maybe overwatering.
Overwatering.
The yard.
Yes, the garden. What else? Taking brief showers. Instead of long showers. Accumulating clothes to use less the wash machine.
So wash
less often. Wash clothes less often.
Yeah. Or wear clothes more before washing.
Yes, especially jeans and things like that. But it's not a solution, in my opinion.
But it is one way to help use less water. So, Kako, do you have any other ideas on ways people can conserve water? Kako? Okay,
I agree with Ana Carolina, and another way I think that people can take off the water after soap when soaping their bodies. And open it only to rinse their bodies.
Yeah. So.
Only to rinse themselves. Using frugally. Using it frugally.
Perfect. Using the water frugally. Perfect. That's a good word. All right. And David, what are some suggestions that you have?
Sure, Holly. Well, I think that, well, beside that, maybe when you are doing the dishes, try to close the water when you are using the soup with the dishes. The soap, and then you will open and you will save some water. And the same with when you are brushing your teeth. You can keep close the water while you are brushing, and then you will open the water for cleaning the brush and your mouth.
Okay. All right. And Sabrina, do you have any ideas on how to use the water, conserve the water?
I think these ideas is good, but I don't have other ideas. Sorry.
Okay, so no more. And then Wellington, do you have any other ideas?
Yes. Avoid clean the cars or clean one time for this. And in some cases, use plates from plastic and cup and plates from plastic. In some cases, of course. It's other drought the pools.
What did you say?
A drought drought the pools, the pool.
Oh,
the pools, the
yeah.
swimming.
Flush less often.
Flush.
Flush the toilet. Flush the toilet. Toilet less often.
Flush the toilet. No.
Okay. That's what I thought of. So I thought that's what you're saying.
Should dry the pools, the pools, the swimming pool.
The pool. Oh, okay. Swimming pool. I thought you said.
Drought the pools, dry the pool.
Okay. Yeah. So empty the pools.
Yes.
Empty the pools. Okay. I thought you were saying poo.
Poo. Yeah.
Poo, which means is another word for waste.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought of flush the toilet less often, which I know that is actually a suggestion in areas. In my area of the country, we experience drought sometimes, and one of the things that they suggest is flush the toilet only when it's when it's water. Don't flush the toilet. Only flush it with the other one. And another thing they say all of this, and another one they say is to if you, for example, watering your yard or garden, you are given a specific day that you can do it, and you get fines if you do it otherwise. Reuse the water. That's a good one too, Wellington. Reuse the water.
Use the water.
Yeah. Use the water.
and fix the plumb for the out city.
Fix the plumbing.
Yeah, the plumbing, because here is I think one the most I think is the worst problem is the
Oh yeah, if you have a plumbing problem, you could be wasting water.
yes, there are a lot of
Okay.
waste of the water because of this.
Okay. Got it. Understand. All right. All right. And let's go ahead to number 2. Let's start with David, since you are not from Brazil. What environmental problems do you have in Colombia?
Okay, Holly. Well, we have pollution in because we have a lot of smoke. We have but this is another kind of pollution. Pollution when you are listening too much noise.
Okay, so you have air pollution and then you have noise pollution. So.
Noise pollution, yes.
Okay.
I think we have problems with the garbage, but it's not so. It's normal. It's not so so heavy. And I think in general is all.
Okay, all right. And what about Kako? What are some other besides there's a drought right now in Brazil. What are some other environmental issues that you might have in Brazil?
A kind of pollution provoked by excessive illumination in the city. What prevent people to see the sky at night? People cannot see the stars because of the excessive illumination of the city.
And that is actually, it's a type of smog, is what it is. Which is that's a problem they have in Korea as well, a really big problem. So, Sabrina, can you think of any other environmental issues you have in your country?
I believe the electricity is a problem now too, because our electricity is from almost of the time from the water, the reservation water. So now you have problem with.
Okay. So, all right.
Some days we had problems because the government need to turn off the electricity from. I don't know the name. I forgot. Sorry.
Okay, no worries, no worries. So from some utility of some kind. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for your participation, and looks like we have run out of time, and so I hope to see you again in another class, and I hope you learned some new words and phrases. And remember, the word drought is out, like drought. So thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you for now.
Thank you, Julie.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.